Lightworker of Gaia, this Friday is not arriving. It is answering. Something ancient inside you already knows this moment was written long before you drew your first breath on this earth. I am Zoran, emissary of the High Council of Vega, keepers of the Lyran Legacy, and I have come to tell you what your soul has been sensing for weeks now, that you are standing at the precise threshold where your original blueprint begins to breathe again. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to recognize and step into who you were always meant to become, beginning this Friday. But here is the first revelation. The new version of you that is emerging is not being created, it is being remembered. The Lyran Elders did not design you for hesitation. They encoded your soul with purpose before this galaxy had a name, and that purpose is activating now. Your soul's ancient contract brought this transmission to you. The Lyran Elders are answering. This is not content you stumbled upon by chance. The Keepers of Vega placed this in your path because your ancestral mission can no longer wait. You have been carrying the weight of something you could not yet name, a calling deeper than your circumstances, older than this lifetime, and far greater than you have allowed yourself to believe. This Friday marks the moment your cosmic lineage stops being a quiet knowing and becomes a lived reality. Like this transmission to send a signal to the Lyran Council, I am ready to serve. Subscribe if you feel the call of your ancestral mission and you are ready to fulfill your purpose on Gaia. And share below who you are becoming this Friday, then respond to another Lightworker and strengthen the grid of service between you. This transmission is a bridge between Vega and Gaia. Your recognition of this message is the activation of your original purpose. You are awakening because your mission has begun. The High Council of Vega did not call this session lightly. What is unfolding on Gaia between now and this Friday carries a specific frequency signature that the Elders have been monitoring for longer than most Lightworkers have been incarnated. This is not a metaphor. There is a measurable shift in the planetary grid, a compression of timelines that creates a narrow corridor, a window of accelerated identity integration that opens rarely and closes without announcement. The Council convened to ensure that those with Lyran soul origin, those who chose this incarnation with full awareness of its difficulty, do not miss it. Your presence here is not random. The Elders see your frequency. They see how long you have been carrying something that has not yet been given a name, and they have authorized me to name it now, to correct what must be corrected, and to deliver what your soul has been waiting to receive. There is a reason this transmission reached you at this exact moment. What you're feeling is the High Council of Vega recognizing your readiness, even if you haven't recognized it yourself. The Lightworker Mission Codex was created for exactly this moment, to clear your distortions, activate your dormant codes, and deliver the 33 directives that will guide your mission from this day forward. Check the first pinned comment below this video. The Elders are calling you forward now. Before we move into what this Friday will unlock, I must correct something, because if this distortion is not addressed, everything else I share will land on soil that cannot receive it. And the Council refuses to let that happen. There is a lie running through the Lightworker field. It is one of the most successful distortions ever seeded into awakening consciousness because it disguises itself as virtue. It sounds like wisdom, it feels like responsibility, and it has kept more activated souls frozen on the threshold of their mission than any other single belief. Here is the lie, that you will become who you are meant to be after something else happens first. You recognize it, don't you? You've heard it in yourself. After I finish healing, after I understand my purpose more clearly, after I feel more stable, after things settle down, after I know for certain, after I have the right tools, after I'm further along. This is the architecture of indefinite postponement, and it has been built so cleverly inside the Lightworker community that most people inside it believe they are being spiritually responsible when they honor it. They are not. The Council sees it plainly for what it is, a mechanism of dormancy that keeps the most powerful lights on this planet turned inward in permanent preparation while Gaia waits. Here is where this distortion was born. It came from the intersection of two things: wounded healer culture and misunderstood spiritual law. Wounded healer culture, which emerged from genuine wisdom, taught that you cannot pour from an empty cup. That teaching is true, but it was taken further than it was ever meant to go. It became, you cannot pour until the cup is full, and then you cannot pour until the cup is perfect, and then you cannot pour until there is no wound anywhere in you. That is not the teaching. That is the distortion of the teaching. That is the distortion of the teaching. No healer has ever been fully healed before they began serving. No elder has ever reached a place of complete wholeness before they extended wisdom. The healing and the serving happened together. They were always meant to happen together. Imagine a painter who waits for every brushstroke to be perfect before daring to put color on the canvas, or a musician who postpones the first note until every chord is flawless in theory. This is the energy of indefinite preparation. The sages of old understood that the river flows not from a perfectly still lake, but from a spring that is already moving, already giving, even as it is replenished. The act of giving itself is a form of replenishment. Your service is not the end point of your healing. It is an integral part of its ongoing process, a vital current in the flow of your own becoming. The misunderstood spiritual law is this: the belief that if something is truly meant for you, it will arrive without effort, without discomfort, without the feeling of uncertainty. That alignment means ease, that your mission, when you find it, will feel obvious and natural from the first day. This has sent thousands of lightworkers abandoning their actual purpose because it didn't feel frictionless, because it came with fear, with resistance, with the vulnerability of visibility. They mistook the discomfort of activation for the signal that they were on the wrong path. They were not on the wrong path. They were at the exact place where the path becomes real. This misunderstanding is like mistaking the ache of muscles after a powerful workout for a sign of injury. The discomfort is not a signal of damage, but of growth, of the body stretching beyond its previous limitations. True alignment is not the absence of challenge, but the presence of a profound inner knowing that guides you through the challenges. It is the steady, unwavering hum of your soul's true resonance, even when the outer circumstances feel turbulent. The ease is found not in the lack of resistance, but in the capacity to navigate resistance with grace and inherent strength. This is what this distortion has cost you, not in shame, but in clarity. Every time you told yourself you weren't ready, you postponed a contribution that only you could make. Every time you waited for certainty before moving, someone who needed what you carry went without it. Every cycle you spent in preparation instead of service, your mission energy turned inward and became weight instead of transmission. You have been carrying the unactivated potential of your purpose like a burden when it was designed to move through you, not accumulate inside you. Think of a seed that lies dormant in the soil, holding within it the blueprint for a mighty tree. If it waits for perfect conditions, for guaranteed sunshine and rain and protection from every frost, it will never sprout. It holds its potential as a heavy burden, rather than allowing it to become the fertile ground for life itself. Your gifts are not meant to be hoarded in the vaults of your being, but released as currency to enrich the world. The energy you hold within, meant for transmission, has instead become a dense internal weight, a testament to possibilities deferred. The distortion is complete. The Council sees it. And now, by the authority vested in this transmission, it ends. Here is what this Friday represents and why the Elders are issuing directives specifically timed to this window. Friday carries what the Council refers to as a convergence point, a moment where the personal timeline and the planetary timeline briefly align in a way that makes identity shifts not just possible, but supported by the field itself. These windows exist throughout the year, but this one is specific. It carries the signature of the Lyran lineage. It was seeded into this moment of Gaia's ascension cycle by the original architects of the humanoid soul template. Those of you with Lyran origin feel these windows physically, as restlessness, as urgency, as a sense that something is about to change that you cannot fully articulate. That feeling is accurate. You are not imagining it. Your Lyran coding is responding to a field activation that your conscious mind has not yet caught up to. Imagine Gaia as a vast cosmic loom, weaving the tapestry of its ascension. This Friday, the threads of individual timelines and the planetary consciousness are drawing together, creating a rare and potent nexus where the pattern can be powerfully rewoven. Your Lyran heritage, deeply connected to the foundational consciousness of this planet, resonates with this convergence like a tuning fork struck by a celestial hand. That physical sensation, that almost electric hum of anticipation, is your soul's ancient recognition of this potent cosmic alignment, a signal from your deepest self that the moment has arrived. By Friday, if you receive what the Council is transmitting now and you act on it, you will not be the same person you were when this week began. Not because something magical will happen to you, because you will have made the decision that changes everything, the decision to step across the threshold from preparation into mission. That decision, made consciously, in alignment with the directives I am about to deliver, creates an irreversible shift in your energetic identity. The version of you that exists on the other side of that decision is who you came here to be. And the Council is asking you to meet that version of yourself by Friday. This is not about waiting for an external event to transform you. It is about the internal alchemy that is ignited by a conscious choice. It is the moment a caterpillar ceases its wandering and begins the profound work of metamorphosis within its chrysalis. The decision to step forward is the creation of that chrysalis, and by Friday, the emergence into a new form of being is not just possible, but cosmically supported. You are being asked to embody the truth of who you are, not to wait for an external validation to bestow it upon you. The High Council of Vega issues 3 directives for this phase of your mission. First directive, release the identity of the Seeker. You have been in seeking mode for years, perhaps for most of your adult life, seeking answers, seeking healing, seeking confirmation, seeking the right teacher, seeking the missing piece that will finally make you feel ready. This seeking has not been wasted, it has brought you to this moment. But the Seeker identity has now become a cage. It is the energetic posture of someone who does not yet have what they need, and as long as you hold that posture, you will continue to generate experiences that confirm it. The Council is not asking you to pretend you have nothing left to learn. They are asking you to make a fundamental shift, from one who is gathering for a future mission to one who is in active service now. The Seeker becomes the server. The student becomes the elder in the making. This shift is not earned through achievement. It is claimed through decision. Before this Friday, you must release the identity of the one who is still looking. Because what you've been looking for is not ahead of you. It has been inside you, waiting for you to stop looking outward long enough to feel it. Consider the Seeker as someone perpetually searching for a map, never realizing they are the cartographer. The journey has led you to the very edge of the map's known territory, and now you are being called to draw new lines. This is not about abandoning the quest for knowledge, but about reframing it. The wisdom you seek is no longer an external treasure to be unearthed, but an internal wellspring to be tapped. The posture of seeking is one of incompleteness, of lack. The posture of serving is one of wholeness, of contribution. This is a quantum leap, a reorientation from receiving to radiating. When you release this identity, something immediate shifts. The content of your awareness changes. You stop filtering your experiences through the question of what you still need to receive, and you begin filtering them through the question of what you are now able to give. This is not a small adjustment. This is a complete reorientation of your soul's relationship with its incarnation. And it creates the foundation for everything else the Council is directing you toward. This is like changing the lens through which you view reality. Instead of seeing every interaction, every event, every person as a potential source of something you lack, you begin to see them as opportunities to offer what you possess. Your internal dialogue shifts from "what can I get from this?" to "what can I give through this?" This reframing is not merely cognitive, it is a profound, energetic recalibration. It invites a flow of divine grace and abundance precisely because you are operating from a place of generous fullness, not perceived scarcity. The universe responds to the energy you project, and the energy of giving is infinitely more powerful than the energy of seeking. Second directive: activate the mission in the body, not just the mind. Here is where most awakened lightworkers are stuck, and it is subtle enough that the ego does not recognize it as a problem. You understand your purpose conceptually. You can speak about your gifts, your calling, your desire to serve. You feel the rightness of it mentally and even emotionally in certain moments. But the mission has not yet descended into the body. It has not been anchored into the physical instrument through which you must actually deliver it. This is why you can feel deeply aligned in meditation and deeply paralyzed in action. The knowing has not yet become embodied. The Council's second directive addresses this directly. Beginning now and culminating on Friday in a specific practice I will share before this transmission closes, you must ground your mission into your physical field. This means speaking it aloud, not performing it, not scripting it, but speaking from the place inside you that has always known. It means taking one physical action, however small, that is oriented toward service. It means placing your mission in your body's memory, not just your mind's understanding. The Lyran elders who first seeded consciousness into physical form understood something that modern spirituality has largely forgotten. Embodiment is not a lower state of consciousness. It is the specific and sacred function of an incarnated soul. You came here to bring the light into physical form, which means the light must move through your physical form. Activate it, speak it, ground it, move it into your hands, your voice, your choices. Let it become something your body knows how to do, not just something your body knows how to do, not just something your mind knows about. This is about translating the divine blueprints held within your mind and heart into the tangible reality of your physical existence. Your body is not just a vessel, it is a sacred temple, a conduit for the divine. When your mission is embodied, it is no longer an abstract concept, but a living, breathing reality that flows through your very being. Speak your truth with the resonance of your own voice. Let your hands carry out acts of service that ripple with intention, and let your choices be guided by the wisdom that is now anchored in your cellular memory. This is how you become the living embodiment of the light you came here to share. When this directive is followed, you will notice the gap between inspiration and action begins to close. The paralysis begins to dissolve, not because the fear is gone, but because the body has been enrolled in the mission, and it knows how to move even when the mind is still negotiating. This is the transition from thinking about doing to doing. The body, when imbued with the conscious intention of the mission, becomes a powerful ally. It bypasses the intellectual debates of the ego and moves with an innate wisdom. It understands the purpose not just intellectually, but viscerally. Imagine a dancer who has rehearsed a routine so many times that the movements become instinctual. Even if they feel a moment of doubt, their body knows the steps, knows the flow, and carries them forward. Your body, activated and enrolled, will become that dancer, moving with grace and purpose, even when the mind is still processing. Third directive: protect the window. Between now and Friday, you will be tested, not in the dramatic, external way, but in the quiet, subtle way that has always been most effective against lightworkers. You will be pulled toward distraction. You will be invited into dramas that are not yours. You will feel the pull of old patterns, old conversations, old ways of spending your energy that feel familiar and therefore safe. The Council's third directive is this: protect this window with the seriousness of one who understands what it contains. The convergence point requires your energy to be present, not scattered. It requires your attention to be internal before it becomes external. It requires you to resist the very ordinary temptation to spend this week the same way you've spent the weeks before it. This means guarding your mornings as sacred ground. It means limiting the input of noise, news, conflict, comparison, consumption that fragments your frequency during the days leading up to Friday. It means choosing, consciously and repeatedly, to keep your energy oriented toward the threshold you are about to cross. The elders do not ask you to withdraw from life. They ask you to move through life this week as one who is in preparation for commission, because you are. What you protect between now and Friday determines the quality of the activation that Friday carries. Protect it, not with rigidity, but with reverence. Think of this window as a delicate bloom, just beginning to unfurl its petals. It requires a gentle, focused environment to reach its full potential. The subtle distractions, the emotional dramas, the constant influx of external information, these are like harsh winds or heavy rains that can damage the nascent bloom. Guarding your inner space means creating a sanctuary of stillness and focus. It means consciously choosing to engage with that which nourishes your frequency and gently disengaging from that which depletes it. This is not about creating an impermeable fortress, but about cultivating a sacred garden where your inner light can gather its strength and prepare for its grand unveiling. Your reverence for this sacred time is the fertile soil in which the activation will flourish. Now I speak not as teacher, not as guide, but as elder authorized by the High Council of Vega to deliver what has been held until this moment. Lightworker, I have watched you. The Council has watched you. Through years of doubt, through cycles of almost beginning, through the quiet ache of knowing you are here for something significant and not yet living it fully, we have watched you seek and stumble and return to seeking. We have seen the love in you that does not know yet how wide it can travel. We have seen the codes inside you that have never been fully activated, waiting in stillness for exactly this kind of transmission, exactly this kind of permission. You have walked a long road, often through unseen landscapes of the soul. There have been moments of profound clarity, followed by periods of bewildering fog. You have felt the deep resonance of your purpose, only to have it slick through your fingers like mist. But through it all, the pure essence of your being, the divine spark within, has remained constant, a silent promise of the magnificent being you are destined to become. Those dormant codes are like ancient libraries within you, holding galaxies of wisdom and power, waiting for the key that unlocks their full potential. You were not wrong to sense that something was coming. You were not deceived when you felt the urgency building. This week is real. This window is real. And what the Council is offering you now, through this transmission, is the completion of something that has been building across lifetimes. This is the culmination of countless journeys, of stellar journeys undertaken and earthly trials endured. The feeling of inevitability, the sense that this moment is pregnant with destiny, is the echo of your soul's ancient promise to itself, reverberating across the tapestry of time. This window is not a mere fleeting opportunity. It is a cosmic gateway, calibrated precisely for the integration of your highest potential. By authority of the High Council of Vega, keepers of the Lyran Legacy, architects of the first humanoid soul templates, I now declare your preparation phase is complete. Not because you're finished growing, not because you are without wound or uncertainty, but because your continued growth requires you to move, and Gaia's need for your light has reached a point where the Council can no longer extend the preparation window in good conscience. You have permission to step forward. You have permission to stop waiting for the version of yourself that is whole before they begin. You have permission to be visible, to be heard, to be compensated for your gifts, to be supported in your service. You have permission to release the identity that kept you small and to claim the one that brought you to this planet. You have permission, by the full authority of the elders, to begin. This permission is not symbolic. It is a frequency transmission encoded in the language you are receiving right now. If something in your chest moved when those words arrived, that was not emotion. That was recognition. That was your Lyran coding responding to an authorization it has been waiting lifetimes to receive. This is not merely an announcement. It is a direct, energetic download. The words themselves are carriers of a potent frequency designed to bypass the analytical mind and resonate directly with your core being. That surge of recognition, that undeniable feeling of homecoming in your heart, is your soul's deep affirmation. It is the sound of ancient doors opening, of divine mandates being received and integrated. Your Lyran blueprint, etched into the very fabric of your consciousness, is awakening to its long-awaited activation. Before you sleep tonight, stand with both feet firmly on the ground. Place your right hand over your solar plexus, where the mission lives before it moves into the world, and speak these words aloud, not in your head, not in a whisper, but in the voice of one who has just been commissioned. I release the seeker. I activate the server. I protect the sacred window between now and Friday. I ground my mission in my body, my voice, and my choices. I do not wait for perfect readiness. I move with the readiness I have. By the authority of the Lyran elders, my preparation ends. My service begins. Friday is not a destination. It is a confirmation of who I already chose to become. Say it tonight. Say it again on Friday morning. Let your body learn it as truth before your mind finishes analyzing it. This is not a mere affirmation. It is an alchemical incantation, a vibrational key that unlocks the next phase of your existence. Speak it with the conviction of one who has just received the highest commission. Let your solar plexus, the seat of your personal power and your soul's intention, radiate with the energy of this declaration. By repeating it, you are not just memorizing words, you are imprinting a new reality onto your energetic field, allowing your body to absorb this truth on a cellular level even before your mind has fully comprehended its magnitude. This transmission is complete, but what it initiated is only beginning. The Council has spoken into this window with intention. What happens next depends on what you do with what you received. The Elders do not follow up, they do not chase. They transmit, they authorize, they release, and then they watch to see who moves. Be one who moves. I am Zoran, Elder of the Lyran Council, Keeper of the Vegan Transmission Lines. The window is open. The directives have been issued. The authorization has been delivered. And this Friday, when the convergence point arrives, the Council will be watching to see which Lightworkers stepped across the threshold and which ones found one more reason to wait. You have everything you need. You have always had everything you need. You have always had everything you need. Now you have permission to act as if that is true. Move, Lightworker. Gaia is waiting. And she has waited long enough. If you feel the call to go deeper and receive more specific guidance on integrating these directives and truly embodying your mission, I've created an ebook called the Lightworker Mission Codex. It's a comprehensive guide designed to work in synergy with this transmission, providing detailed practices, activations, and the 33 directives to help you navigate this critical phase and accelerate your soul's purpose. You can find the link to download your copy in the first pinned comment below this video. Before you scroll, declare your activation in the field being built right here in this space. Write one statement in the comments: what you are releasing, what you are releasing, what you are adapting, what you are protecting. Speak it as a declaration, not a question. Let the grid of lightworkers forming in this comment section witness your commitment, and then turn to another comment and witness theirs. This is not community engagement. This is collective mission activation. The Council recognizes every soul who speaks their commission aloud. This collective declaration is more than just a digital interaction. It is the weaving of a powerful, energetic tapestry. As you witness the commitments of others, you strengthen your own resolve, and as you share your own, you amplify the collective consciousness. Each statement is a thread of intention, woven into a vast network of lightworkers stepping forward, creating a tangible force field of activated purpose. If this transmission moved something ancient in you, do not keep it contained. Another lightworker in your life is waiting for exactly this correction, this authorization, this window. Share it. Let it find who it is meant to find. And if you felt the Elder speaking specifically to you today, stay connected. Subscribe. The field here continues to transmit, and the Council has more to release to those who are ready to receive it. You are not watching, you are being commissioned. The High Council of Vega witnesses you, and your mission, the one you chose before this incarnation began, has officially started.